Good morning, late morning, 11:30, not quite afternoon yet. Welcome back to, this is session 6B, 5B of the BUCS Swimming Short Course Championships 2025. I was just looking at some amazing stats, which I'll use to, through the time we've got as we go through the afternoon session, because this will be a fairly chunky one. We've got the same schedule event-wise as this morning, but all the earlier heats. And when you've got things like the 50 fly, then we have around 30 heats of those. We're going to kick off with 11 heats of the 100 IM. Then we go on to that freestyle. We've got only one in the 200 fly, because we saw 4 earlier. A lot of this session is 50 freestyle. We've also got the 200 breaststroke, 50 backstroke, 400 freestyle, just 3 heats of them, and we finish with the 4x50 medley relay. So all of these are the earlier heats. However, we're kicking off with a swim off in the 50 backstroke. This is to get into the B final. Will Sellers for Surrey, Travis Davey for Dundee. They couldn't be separated earlier. They were 26:16 they both swam in the 4 fastest heats. And let me get my YouTube up as well. So we fully encourage you to get involved on the YouTube chat. And I'm going to say that this is the most active I've seen the chat in 6 years. So well done, everyone. Chasing the crowns. And a lot of the comments have been very sensible. So let us know where you're watching from and who you're supporting. Because we've got a couple of hours of BUCS swimming now. So, swim off. Will Sellers in 4 for Surrey. Travis Davey for Dundee in 5. And this is to get into the B final of the 50 backstroke. So this is for 20th fastest. So they were joint 20th, so this will be decide 20th and 21st. And, you know, naturally it's going to be close again. It is. With the advantage, Will Sellers into the wall on the touch. How close is it again? Well, 1400s this time only. Sellers takes it. We'll see him again tonight. Those finals starting from 3:15 p.m. All of this coming live from Ponsforge International Sports Centre. Now the girls' competition is getting underway at the same time. They're on the exact same schedule as they have been all week, so they've just started their 100 IM, and we will do the same. Oh, it's lovely when you get a full pool in heat number 1. Apart from, on this occasion, lane number 8, but there was 10 starters. On the heat sheet, there's 10. From lane 0, William Taylor, Oscar Harris, Ollie Jones, Harry Haste, Dan Wild, Shan Vora, Ellis Price, Sam Hawes, Finnan Mott and Sam Downey. Now Sam Downey is swimming in the S8 para category, representing Stirling. And on the, I've got all the BUCS records here, including all the para and all the events, everything. And as far as I can see, there is no 100-meter IM BUCS records. It's like, and as far as I'm aware, it's not like a brand new event, because we had winners last year. So I don't know. So I'm going to say that, unless I'm told otherwise, Sam Downey in the SM8 in lane 9 will take a BUCS record as long as he finishes and that time gets confirmed by our officials. Winner in heat, Shan Vora, 109.02. Well done, Shan. Before Sam Hawes and Oscar Harris. Sam Downing, 118.65. I'm going to say that is a BUCS record. I'll wait for it to be absolutely confirmed, but I see no reason not to. I was mentioning some amazing stats earlier, that hence my slightly late arrival onto the stream here. Only by a few seconds. I'll bring you those in a moment, and I'll repeat them in the final session. They're so good. First of all, in heat 2, we've got Clement Rumbo Durand, Tony Anderson, Jake Turner, Joseph Weston, Ethan Martin, Matthew Atkinson, Joseph Green, Noah Boydell, Gon Alo Moita, and Sam English. And those stats are a really cool new Instagram channel called Swim by Numbers, if you've not heard of this. So Instagram, Swim by Numbers. And they take current events such as the BUCS Championship, and they give you all like where they stand in the fastest British of all time and fastest Europeans of all time. Really, really good. Whoever's running that, well done. Close finish. Jonalo Moita, 103.85 for Cambridge, the winner. Before Joseph Weston in 3 and Tony Anderson in 1. So, for example, we knew that Archie Goodburn last night took half a second of his 100-metre breaststroke PB to break the BUCS record as well. And that's also made him the 3rd fastest British man ever, behind Ross Murdoch and, no surprise, Adam Peaty. So he was previously the 6th fastest behind Mike Jameson and James Wilby, but Archie Goodburn now the 3rd fastest British man ever. Lucy Grieve became the 4th fastest British woman ever when she won the 100 fly. Also broke her own Scottish record. Yeah, Swim by Numbers on Instagram. Check it out, it's really good. Heat 3, Alex Stewart, Luke Pemberton, Adam Parvin, Dan Lenton, Kevin Chen, Keane Hughes, Leon Tipton, Toby Malkin, Adam Long, and Finley Hunter-Clark. Okay guys, we've got drama here. Someone's stolen my pen. That's annoying. Lane 0, what a swim from Alex Stewart for Glasgow. 103.96. Alex's entry, 107.89. That's a 4 seconds off a best. Kevin Chen 2nd for Imperial, and Ken Stan Lenton 3rd. Rian says, good luck Bethan in Heat 5 and the Chichester's team. Rian, you're watching the wrong stream, unfortunately. So the women's competition is on a separate stream, different pool. My colleague Kieran is sat 5 metres to my right-hand side watching the women's competition. So just go back to the BUCS YouTube channel and look for 5 be women's or Southpool. Or stick around and enjoy the men's competition. Or both. Get your iPad out and your phone and your laptop and watch it all. Have the stats up at the same time. Heat 4. Ismail Keys, leg, Hill, Stenning, Broom, Gonaluglu, Battle, Starks, Berwick and Pelosi. Dylan Broom in the SM14. This will be another, as far as I can tell, BUCS record, because there's no current 100 IM BUCS records. So there we go, at 59.97. Wow. I mean, that's quicker than the qualifying times for Heat 11. That is incredible. 105 second place, and Guy Pelosi third before after Gonaluglu. That's a jaw-dropping time. Heat number 5. Solomon, Witten, Curry, McKenny, Cox, Young, Hazelwood, Brussel, Drew and Twomey. Fergus Curry will lead at the halfway mark. On the far side, Fergus is in lane 2 at the bottom, and the far side at 8 and 9, Adam Drew and Andrew Tomey. So this is between two. Here's Fergus Curry for Glasgow. Takes it over Adam Drew and Harrison Cox. Heat 6. I'm going to put my hands up to a mistake. I had my iPhone out with the YouTube on. I was looking at the wrong stream. So let's get up to speed on the chat. I do apologise. Good luck. Good to see LSE back at BUCS. That's from Matt. Good luck, Harry and the team LSE. Cassie says, let's go Oscar Harris, Winchester, watching from Norfolk. A brilliant swim, Will. Go on, Ollie, we love you, from Isabel Harvey. Come on, Ollie. Good luck to Ryan Broadley. Enjoy your last day. Go Harriet Watt. Red Tea says, go Kevin, go Imperial. Cassie says, let's go Ethan Harris Salford. He's 6. He's right here. And potatoes back for Charlie Tack. From lane 0, Fallon, Broadley, Wold, Zatsiev, Ryan, Kendall, Shaw, Botha, Harris and Almond. So leading the way in 1 and 3, Ryan Broadley and Petr Zatsev. That'll be our first two. It will be Zatsev that takes it, 101.64. And then 102.09 for Broadley. Third place next door in 0, Dan Fallon. All those times confirmed. Heat number 7. Harry Keogh, Chris Nellis, Callum Aitchison, Callum Slagter, Ben Taggart, Fergus Woodward, Tom Power, Logan Scally, Matt Patchler and Max Pelosi. Down to the very low 1 minute and a couple of seconds now. But so far through 6, Dylan Broom has set the fastest time, the first man to go sub 60 seconds, and that was heat number 4. The S14 competitor. We'll get a few more, I'm sure, as we go towards heat number 11. Check out the stroke rate of Max Pelosi of St Andrews in lane 9, thrashing through the water. First out the water on the final leg too. 1 minute and 94 hundredths. Super swim, well done Max. Taggart second, Woodward third. All those times marked as good by our timekeepers. In the water, Yechin Yao, Michael Grachev, Lewis Austin, Sam Cornish, Magnus Bullock, Jacob Hudson. Then we jump over to lane number 7 for Sam Arrowsmith, Ashley Coles and Will Sutcliffe. Michael Grachev for Nottingham and Sam Cornish for Sheffield will go towards the timing pads, and Grachev gets there first, 58.33 against a 58.65. That is pretty special for both those guys, as they came in, the pair of them, over 102. Sam Arrowsmith, 101.05. Over a second off his best as well. Heat number 9, Jamie Chan, Ed Brown, Henry Alcock, Louis Charon, Timon Chapman, Carl Durant, Yika Yang, Finn Bremner, Sam Jeffrey and Fraser Tetlow. Leading in lane 4, Timon Chapman for East Anglia. And the one that stands out, also in 9, Fraser Tetlow for Aberdeen. He's alongside in 7, Finn Bremner, and in 5, Carl Durand. But no question marks whatsoever on heat number 9. Timon Chapman, 58.4, cracking time, the only man sub 60 seconds. Henry Allcourt came through in 2. That's a very, very happy Timon Chapman. Smashing the water. And a interesting celebration on the lane rope. This is heat number 10. Billy Mead, Finlay Wonnacott, Ben Davison, Lewis Jarrett, Tom McNamara, McKinley Houghton, Ethan Stannard, Harrison Taylor, Nikita Charakin and Joseph Parnell. Right, there's been nobody really standing out as we've seen in the past couple of heats. However, in the green cap in 7, it's Harrison Taylor for Swansea. He has got plenty of company to his right-hand side, but he will hold on. 59.4 for Harrison. First time sub 60 as far as I can see for the 18-year-old in his first ever BUCS championship. Great way to start. Finally, we'll have heat number 11. Girls racing getting underway. So now we can go. From lane 0, Harvey Pike, Henry Wright, Alex Volkovoy, Haruka Yanagi, Felix Brockdorf, James Elscombe, Wang Mingo, Cameron Rhodes, Diamond Bailey and Ashton Pennington. Three abreast, Yanagi, Brockdorf and Volkovoy. Now, with it's just 25 metres on each stroke, it doesn't really give you the advantage. You know, in a 4x50 or a 4x1, if you're a brilliant breaststroke or a fly, big advantage. Less so in the 4x25. 5 of them together. And it's the man in the middle, Haruka Yanagi for Sheffield, that takes the win. So yeah, it's not as big an advantage having one superb stroke. You don't really have enough time to make a difference with it. And of course, on the short course, so much of your time is spent under the water as well. Now we're going to go to the 200-metre butterfly. We're only going to have one heat because there was 5 heats in total. We've already seen the fastest 4. So this is a one-off swim for the 200 fly. Do feel free to drop messages into the chat box. If you let me know who you're supporting, where you're watching from, any other comments, I will read out as much as I possibly can. Coming up next is we got the 50 fly, so it's a bit difficult there. So we've got a little short period now because we've got let me just confirm. We're going to see 33 heats of the 50 fly coming up next. I spent half the race just reading the names out. And then telling you who won. And then it's the next heat. Repeat 33 times. In the water in our only 200 fly heat of this session, from lane 2, Kai Conley for Aberdeen in his first ever BUCS. Next door is teammate for Aberdeen, Yihai Al-Fouli. King's College, Jad Idris in 4. Portsmouth, Andreas Vanava in 5. Durham's Liam Marshall in 6. And UCL's Joe Garfield is in 7. And we have had a nice comment in. Well done, thank you, Potato. Come on, Charlie Tack, bring it home for Exeter. By the way, you're doing the bins when you're back. No one wants to be on bin duty, do they? Especially in a student residence, crikey. Well, this is going to be a good finish to our only 200 fly, because in 4, Jad Idris for King's College is right up against it with Liam Marshall for Durham over in 6. Going to get the strength on just at the very end when it matters, or win it by probably less than a second this. 2:10.94 for Jad Idris, and 1 second and 100th, I was wrong, Liam Marshall. Kai Conley not far behind for Aberdeen in lane number 2. And I've just seen a get up Harvey for SZ Breezy in the chat. Plenty more joining now in the chat because we've got the 50 freestyles coming up. 33 heats times 10 minus anybody not in the first heat. About 325 swimmers coming up over the next half an hour. So you don't want to miss your guy. So first up in heat number 1, let me get my paperwork sorted here. Andras Zeni in lane 3 for Surrey. Max Headley for Bournemouth in 4. Vayo Mukange for Queens in 5. And Swansea's Isaac Johnston in 6. Zeni and Johnston both swimming in the S7. Oh, we've got no lane 4, sorry. Just looked up. And the S7 box record is 21:07. That's quick, isn't it? Is that right? S7, 21:07, wow. 28.98 wins the heat for Vayo Mukange, representing Queens. 32.58 for Andras Zeni, and Isaac Johnston 35.94. We've got a come on Kaya, and good luck Kieran Tibbett, 50 freestyle for Winchester, watching from Wilshire. Thanks, Debs. And your regular reminder on this stream is just the men's competition. We've got a separate stream for the women's competition. BUCS YouTube channel, and then you're going to go for 5B is the session. North Pool is men's, South Pool is the girls. In the heat, Downey, Bowler, Taylor, King, Kokas, Tyne, Lydiat, Moberg, Whittle and Wild. Cian Hughes says you can't stop Will Tyne. Well, Michael Kokas and Alexander Whittle have different ideas. 26.26 and 26.83. William Taylor in third for Royal Holloway. Alex Witt, the winner in heat number 2, Marjon. Heat 3, Wilson, Ipeki, Green, Sadiq, Wild, Jones, Roberts, Taylor, Rogers Daza and Amatia. Red TA says, go Imperial. Are you watching from Japan? And Jenny says, let's go Sam Popper, love from the Scott Chegg House. Mohamed Sadiq controlling heat number 3 right now, over at 8. Rogers Dozer for Leicester, trying to make an impact too, and it will go to Sadiq, 27.49. Rogers does a second, and Lewis Jones confirmed third in the S9, 28.49 in the S9, outside the BUCS record. Heat number 4. Kieran Tibbett, Drew Webster, Tristan Northall, Joshua Crombie, Toby Hardy, Darren Paredes Flores, Henry Webster, Ethan Banks, Maury McGregor and James Longville. Now Darren Paredes Flores, S10 in lane number 5. S10 BUCS record is 23.10, set 7 years ago by Felipe Rodriguez, representing Northumbria at the time. That is probably going to be out of reach, I imagine. All these swimmers, 28 seconds coming in. And in 4, Toby Hardy for Leicester. Job done, 27.18. New PB by my books. Northall second, and they are very, very quick. I mean, speed is good in a swimming event. It means we get through heats really, really quickly. But sometimes I'm just sort of glancing towards the scoreboard, the confirmed times, and they're already whipped away, and the next heat list comes up. But you do have all this information online for you. If you go to the BUCS website, or even just go into Google and type in BUCS short course 2025, it'll take you exactly the right place. And there's links to, of course, the streams, but also the results, the heat sheets, the etc., etc. Everything you could ever dream of knowing about BUCS short course is available right there. In lane 2, Kaiser and Lay for Harriet Watt. No questions at all, 24.98. First man to go sub 25 through 5 heats. Well done, Kai. Boyle second, Van der Broek third. Heat number 6. Good luck, Oliver Williams, 50 freestyle, swimming for Northumbria. That comes from David Williams. And also, what's the handsome commentator's name? You're talking about me. Ewan, spelled E-W-A-N. the right way. In 5, Lewis Williams leading heat number 6. This is the third heat in a row where somebody's really gone out and hung on. 26.75 for the Cardiff Met swimmer. Ewan Cromer second, Tom Bayman third. Tristan Sang says the Ethan Sang Can Club is back. Heat number 22. We'll get there. We'll get there. This is heat 7, but we're on our way. Go on, Zesty Zach. Heat 7, Patron, Uric, Harris, Joe Evans, Gray, Inglis, Haste, Hopkins, O'Donnell, Coulthard. And as you can see at the top of your screen there, the pool deck is absolutely heaving right now. There's, you know, anything over like 100 metres, you've got a couple of minutes until your heat can relax a little bit. But here it's like, no, we need the next 7 heats at poolside ready to go. George Gray for Bournemouth, 26.51. And Inglis and Hopkins. It's a heat 7 top 3. Heat number 8. On the chat, Kai Weeks, heat 23. Happy birthday. And good luck for the race. That's from Red Tea House. In the water. Ozahive, McKirk, Davis, Kay, Long, Sabat, Cementon, Hawes, Pugh and Crook. Six looking good for Ben Simonton. 26.25 gets it before, on the near side, both McGurk and Osajiv. Just goes to show how good that sub-25 was earlier from heat number 4. And we're in heat 9 now. We've not seen it repeated yet. Question, did you watch the Crawley games, to commentator? No. But I understand, I didn't even know it was on, like, it was the Sky game of the day or something. Crawley v Gillingham. 7th v 18th in League 2. I mean, I'm a Crawley fan, but that is scraping the barrel, Sky. Come on. Better off showing BUCS. Plus, I was commentating at the time. But a good result away from home. Up the Reds, 2-2. Heat 9, just a short delay. I think it is. Got some officials walking over to speak to other officials. Some important white shirts. Oh, having a chat with the swimmer in heat 6. Oh, he's still got his watch on. That is a beady-eyed official. He's finding it quite funny though. Hayden Williams still had his watch on. Or maybe it was his locker key around his wrist. That would have caused some drag, wouldn't it? We've got Bale, Turner, Garlick, Malkin, Stenning, Lencioni, Phillips, Fletcher, Ahmet and Goodsall. Lots of support for Kaya Ahmet in the chat here in heat number 9. Goes in lane 8, sorry, for Sussex. Winner on the far side, Finley Goodsall. 24.8. We go again under 25. Well done, Finn. Nine taking part in Heat 10. We've got no lane 5. We do have Santana, Juric, Villas, Jennings, Pickering, Horrell, Parvin, Schumer and Knight. Lane 2. It is Juan Villas for UCL. Come in with 27s on the button and he's going to leave with 26.03. DQ in lane 4 in Heat 10. Heat number 11. We're a third of the way. There's 33 heats in this event. From 0, Strong, Popham, Williamson, Johnson, Wheeler, Lee, Choinsky, Scarborough, Manolis and Connery. Williamson for York in 2. Second heat in a row where lane 2 takes the win, 25.68. And some big cheers there from the far side of the venue. So something good happened. Hard to tell sometimes if it's the north or the south pole when there's noises, because both pools are doing 50-metre freestyle at the same time, which means that all the people, the swimmers that you can see on the pool deck on our view when we go swimming, it's exactly the same on the other end of the venue as well. It is absolutely heaving right now. There must be a few hundred swimmers at the poolside. And once again, we have a short delay. Nobody wearing a watch this time. But there is a question mark over some kit, I think, in 6. Yeah, some knee tape there, so the is it kinesis knee tape? I forget the name. But being asked for that to be removed in lane 5, which he's done so, and that, I mean, to rip that off, I mean, it's not painful, but it has been removed. It was Jiwon Choi in 5. Across the pool, Tom Hill, Rowan Varecki, Owen Johnson, Inigo Burrell, Joshua Vordin, Jiwon Choi, Sean McKenney, Dylan Hayward, Angelo Adco and Tom Day. Message coming in, let's go Sam. That's from Jenny Andrews. And let's go Sal Sharp, heat number 24 for Ed Shield, Love Mum, Gary and Lulu. Inigo Burrell, 24.87, winner in heat 12. Vordin second and third for Adco. Oh, I've missed one, sorry. From Lara Ann Vordin on the chat. She goes, go Josh Vordin from Durham in heat 12. Oh. That's annoying. Sorry, Lara, I missed that one. We're super proud of you, watching from Mauritius. Yeah, trying to keep up with these messages during the 53 is really, really difficult, sorry. Straight in, come on, Callum, says Josh Roberts. That's Callum Strauger here in heat number 13. Also got Smith, Nielsen, Harrison, Abashomi, Lloyd, Stanley, McMahon, Gamble and Fish. Tobias Lloyd, no lane 0. David Smith for Dundee. Sneaking through down there. 24.78. Very nice. Tobias Lloyd and Declan Nielsen second and third. Third time now under 25 seconds. And it's taken 13 heats. Will says Aaron's going to run away from the competition. And go Alex Risley, says Alison. Go David, heat 15, that's from Victoria. Oh, look, you're flying these in now, aren't you? Jacob says, rhythm is a dancer. Harry Burns is the answer. That's good. That is what I like to see. And even love within the chat itself. As Red Tea House says, dear Potato, you are awesome. Thanks for all your cheerings. And Live Music Clip says, all the best, Sal Sharp. Do Ed Hill proud from Dad, Lulu, Zoe and Dex. Bringing a tear to my eye, this. Heat 14. I'm going to see Miles Harding, Adam Scratton, Martin van Domlassar, Sachin Mahendra Kumar, Kieran Williams, Alfie Jones, Fraser McLaughlin, Joseph Whitehead, Joseph Weston and Simon Bird. Hubert says Harry Burns is carrying Bath this week. Bath having a good time. Always do. I can't wait for that relay later. That is the big one. Looking to go for the long course and the short course double on the medley. P14, Kieran Williams in the S10 in lane 4. Needs to go quicker than 23.10, which is a big, big ask. All these guys on 26-second entry times. In lane 2, Van Domselaar is beaten by Joe Weston, actually. Over there on the far side, 24.96 for him. Domselaar, 25.17. Will says Alfie Bones Jones has got this. That was Alfie in lane 5 of that one. Here comes heat number 15. Someone was supporting somebody in heat 15. But you guys are so active on this chat. It's like by the time I've scrolled back through and found it, I'll be in heat 23. You've got Hopkin, Taylor, Blois, Mawson, Risley, Plenderleith, Chamberlain, Gibson, Lewis and Ochelak. On the chat, I don't have favourites, but I do appreciate whoever's got the #1 crown, because that is, all crowns are a great activity. Well done to you crown earners on the YouTube chat. Oh, lane 1 or 9. It's 1, Andrew Taylor for Sussex, 25.36. That's one of those teams with a long drive after 6 o'clock tonight, down to Sussex. So not as far as Plymouth though. Who else has got a long way to go? Southampton, Exeter. If you're at Sheffield Hallam, you're laughing, aren't you, all Sheffield? I suppose Aberdeen might be the worst in the opposite direction, mightn't it? Heat number 16, Tinwell, Mapstone, Mustafa, Dean, Roberts, Cropley, Zatsev, Wibley, Lawson and Scammell. Petr Zatsev already won a race in this session. Here's Petr Zatsev. 2 heat wins in session 5B. Well done, Petr. Lawson and Mustafa, second and third. Fastest time as well, 24:46. But we've entered almost a new realm here, 25.5. Tristan says, up the black and gold. Ethan sang the pride and joy for University of Sheffield. In the water, Mitchell, Ellis, Kennard, Capetos, Munoz, Stansfield, Glass, English, Jeffrey and Witten. Lanes 0 and 5 coming through in 1 potentially, but George Mitchell or Adam Stansfield, very close to a tie, only 500ths between George Mitchell for UE on top, and Stansfield, George Glass third. And as we go through these 33 heats, coming up number 18, naturally they'll just get closer and closer and closer, just blanket finishes by the time we get to the late 20s and 30s, because the qualifying margins are so much tighter. You won't really see many of the, I say big wins by anything over a body length, and 50 metres is a big win. Heat 18, Culleran, Lay, Monk, Brame, Lightfoot, Sampong, Andrews, Sinclair, Way, Horsecroft. George Way is pipped by Rowan Brown. 0.03 of a second this time between the two. What did I say? It's going to get closer and closer. 1/10 between your top 3. Oh, there's so much coming in on the chat. Let's have a look. Harry Burns, baby. All right, stop, collaborate and listen. Bath is back with my brand new invention. Potato says, I'm on the edge of my seat waiting for the absolute aquatic weapon. That is Charlie Tack, Heat 23. Oh, you've bigged him up so much. Charlie Tack has got to perform in Heat 23. Jenny says, watching from Vietnam, would you mind showing a bit of lane 9? Because otherwise I cannot see my son. Just stand really close to the telly, Jenny. Really, really close. In 2, Ben Thorpe, and in 4, Zach Larson. 0.2 between them. That's massive. Ben Thorpe for Sheffield takes it 24:19, new fastest time through 19 heats. And I missed a bit late there, James. Sorry for heat number 18. Bearing in mind, I am, because the laws of science and satellites and things, I'm about 10 seconds ahead of you guys here in live, which means by that time half a race is done. he was supporting Aidan Lightfoot. In the water, Carnegie, Waits, Hussein, Clayton, Gore, Ashworth, Venter, Stewart, Tagg and Trousdale. Harry Waits for St Andrews in lane 1. Always his, wasn't it? 24.62. Stewart second, Clayton third. We've descended, haven't we, in the chat? It's always, do you know what? Always on these chats, when you get to about the hour mark, and I don't know what happens. We just change direction, don't we, folks? 8:21. Blight, Duffin, Faulkner, Worth, Akiki, Bashford, Stafford, Jackson, Orstick, and Gingethi. Lane 2, Harry Faulkner representing Portsmouth will lead at 25 metres, but coming back across the entire pool. I can't call this one. Let's just wait for the timing screen. Oh, wow, Liam Orstick, 25.06 by 200ths of a second. I was going to say actually Harry Faulkner, but it wasn't. So I was correct to just shut me trap and watch. 8:22. Let's go Ethan, says Tristan. He's in lane 0. Then we've got Unwin, Scott, Quinn, Harness, Ukash, Horton, Carter, Aiken and Wiley. Wow, look at Ben Horton go for York. Running 1. That's Davey Unwin for Manchester Met, going well in Southern. Ollie Carter for Salford. But it is Ben Horton, holds off the charge, 24.51. Right, heat 23. All the pressure on Charlie Tack's shoulders. In the water, it's going to be Ewan Gray, Tom Porter, Magnus Bullock, Kai Weeks, Charlie Tack, Ben Wilkinson, Danny Birch, Luke Morley, Ethan Goff and Jake Legg. Thomas says, up the Vice President, Jamie Green in heat 31. Crikey. Did he come by motorcade? Right, here we go then. Ewan Gray started well for Aberdeen in 0. Great turn in 3 for Kai Weeks and Imperial. Coming through strong in 1, Tom Porter for Newcastle. Over in 7, that's Luke Morley for Surrey. But this is Kai Weeks all day long. First man sub 24. Well done, Kai Weeks and Imperial. Tom Porter second, Luke Morley third. Ethan Tack down in 5th. Just for you, Potato. Heat number 24. We got a Let's Go Sal Sharp. We got a Woo Charlie. Go Ming Yao, heat 24. First major comp in the UK. Excellent, I like that. In the water, Drew, Lunnis, Anderson, Broom, Sharp, Chow, Palmer, Liu, Yaumak and Nakahima. So Ming Yao Mac for Manchester, lane 8. First ever comp in the UK, love it. These are the little stories that we like to hear. Diego Nakahima, 24.29, takes the win for UCL before Noah Palmer and Dylan Broom. Dylan Broom, S14, 24.7, S14. That is a new BUCS record for Dylan Broom. S14 for Swansea. Right, onto my third and last page of 50-metre freestyle heats. 8:25. Leonardo Aragoni, Callum Slagter, Ben Nutter, Ivan Blazej, Philip McNally, Ed Brown, Keelan Vidalingam, Don Morgan, Ethan Harris and Ryan Baldwin. In 3, Ivan Blazej is the most comfortable win of the last 10 heats. I'm going to say 23:31. For the 18-year-old, also in his first ever BUCS for Surrey, that's a huge jump. Well done, Ivan. Feel him representing for the mature students at the grand old age of 24. Yep, granddad of the Bristol team. 8:26. Cox, Justice, McLaughlin, Alfouli, Hutchison, Blake, Henniker, Ellis, Furtado and Adekoya. In lane 8, Yasini Furtado, 23:76, another cracking time. I didn't expect to see sub-23s for a few more heats, but that's 2 now. Well done, Yasini, representing Bath. Heat number 27. You've got Dan Snitko, Ethan Bland, Alex Curbison, Blaine Underwood, Luke Barton, Avani Rezai, Cal Antre, Tom Hawkins, Alfie Maguire, Jonathan Mullett and Finn Ripley. And Lucas says, come on, Alex Curbison in heat 27. 50 metres is more than he swims in training session, so hoping he survives. Oh, you guys are harsh. Well, it's between 3 and 1. Ethan Bland in 5 and 6. Kalanta and Hawkins. Hawkins gets it. 24:14, representing Imperial. And thank goodness Alex did survive. Finishes a full 2 lengths of short course. Heat 28, Workman, Dines, Brockdorf, Yen, Stretton, Suds, Kristen, Boydell, Davison and Allen. Great turn in 3 by Ching Sheng Yen, representing Canterbury. That really made the difference. Use that advantage to come home for a win. 23:55 for Yen. 19 years of age, coming with 24:25. So 0.7 of a second quicker than he's gone before. Brockdorf second, Allen third. Heat 29, Mead, Z, Kadrai, Page, Turner, Birchenow, Parrott, Shaw, Benyon and Curry. Thomas says, let's go, Scott, let's go. I'm going to say that Scott Benyon for Bath in 8. Rapid off the wall in 6. That was Parrott for Edinburgh. Look at that, that's incredible. Sami Kudrai for Nottingham, down in 2. In fact, here comes 5 and 7 though, Birchenough and Shaw. 22.43 for Lachlan Parrott, 18-year-old, first BUCS. Superb. This is heat 30. Langhorn, Morgan Hughes, Alkers, Richardson, Medley, Harvey, Guac, Adams, Alabed and Marhofer. I'm looking at lane 1. Morgan Hughes for Bath, coming through in 3, Bournemouth, Richardson. And then in 5, Daniel Harvey, yes. What a great last 10 minutes for the Queen swimmer, 23.61. DQ in lane 0. Didn't affect the top 3. This is heat 31 of 33. James says, can't wait for Jamie Green to light up heat 31. That's now. He's so fast, his trunks might set on fire. You're watching Williams, McCall, Rumble, Turnbull, Van der Helst, Johnston, Beatty, Green, Jenkins and Coles. Right, just see who has the best turn here, because there's nothing there clearly. And then, first out the water in 1 was Noah McCall for Nottingham. Over in 9, Tyler Coles, his teammate. And it will be a Nottingham 1-2. Tyler Coles, 23.39, his teammate, 0.52. Jamie Green for Sheffield Hallam, 3rd. And the trunks survive. We've got a couple of Let's Go Somas for Maria and Lily. Oh, that was heat number 30. Yeah, sorry to miss that one. Soma Marhofer, lane 9, heat 30. This is heat 32. Wolfen, Barlow, Cox, Buxton, Jeffries, Hartley, Colgan, Wonnacott, Cheng, Sadbury. Lane 1, Oscar Barlow leading the way into the final 10 metres. Coming through in 5, Lucas Hartley for Birmingham. But Oscar will hang on. 22.62. Here we go. The 20-year-old from Swansea. That is almost a full second off his qualifying time. It's the last one, 33 of 33. Got Volkovoy, Cooper, Poole, Abram, Morris, Dawson, Jenkinson, Vaughan, Travis and White. There's an outside chance that the winner of this one could squeeze themselves into an A or a B final. It's particularly quick, which it's not as fast as we've seen so far, but Morris and Dawson both sub-23. Dexter Poole just outside in 3rd place. So we'll see all those top 20 and everything all available on the BUCS website. I've just not got enough screens to have everything up in front of me at the same time. Right, we now go to the 200-metre breaststroke, and we're going to see 3 heats. Heat number 1 on your screen: Connor Skelly, Owen Young, Oscar Harris. But we only have 2 of them. There is no Connor Skelly. Right, we can get a little bit of a breather now. All those 50s done and dusted. So we've got 3 heats of 200 breaststroke. Then we'll have 12 heats of 50 back. Then we've got some 400 frees and the 4x50s to close out the session. So a good, I reckon, a good over an hour to go yet. It's a good chance to get your messages in before the 50 backs, which will be quick again, like the freeze. I've got a big up Freddie Brown from Luke. So Owen Young in 4 for Southampton, and Oscar Harris for Winchester in 5. So they can't hear me, but a big appreciation shout for all of our officials. Done at Poolside on their 3rd day, doing a wonderful job. Plenty behind the scenes that you never get a visual on, but they're working very hard too. These events don't run themselves, they take an army of people. And not just on the weekend, but in the months and months leading up. And then we'll have Christmas and we'll come back for the long course in February. So Owen Young is going to win our first heat. He came in with a time of 2:48, which is going to be just outside. 2:52. Oscar Harris, he was also 2:49 was Oscar Harris. Both of them 18 years of age, both in their first BUCS, so plenty of experience points gained here in the 200 breaststroke. This is heat number 2.
In the south corner, back on another turn over there. Forging a lead early doors, Ashley Coles and Warwick in the North Court. Almost a full body as they hit that wall. Just take a look at the times when they return on the south court, getting the Fletcher. Ahead of Jessica Powell. ahead of Gareth Westcott. Towards the wall in 5 comes Coles here in the North Pool. On the level 2. On 7-2 for Pennington, and then George level in the third. They'll be racing behind in the second in the South Pool. Still in tight here. Fletcher in the green cap in 2. Westcott, the Warren, going good. So too 7. Angela Lakey.
Let's go, Freddie!
And will be Angela Lakey in third. Westcott in second. Fletcher in first. Last 50 in the North Pool. Pennington, Coles, and Lovelock. And the South Pool is 6 points.
Let's go, Freddie! Come on, Freddie! I guess Moni's in so much.
Pennington taking 8-2. 2-17. Coles in third. Lovelock the other side. Coles second. 2-2. 96. And in the North Pool, 3.
Back just in time to see Pennington take heat number 2. P3, Yip, Connolly, McGrother, Taggart, Jarrett, Webster, go strong. And then Watanabe in 9. No lane 8. Strong start. Strong start in 4 for Lewis Jarrett, representing East Anglia. And this is just, again, just 3 heats. This is the 3rd of 3. We've already seen heats 4, 5, 6 and 7. It just keeps getting better for Lewis. Without him, it's a tough tussle for 2nd and 3rd. Kai Connolly for Aberdeen in lane number 1 is leading the rest of the pack. But this is Lewis Jarrett's from start to finish. .225, which is actually, that's 700ths outside his best. But a win's a win. And Lewis Jarrett's on top before Kai Connolly and Tom Strong. That is your third and final heat there. We now move on to the 50-metre backstroke. And 12 of these heats. Heat 1. And no, just 2 of them. They're meant to be 3. I can't see Jan Labassa. I can see Hopkins and Lou. How long was Hopkins under the water there? 20-year-old for Aberystwyth against the 18-year-old for King's College, Ben Lowe. And again on the way back. Crikey. Well, it's working. Because Ben Hopkins will go 31.57, which is 3.5 seconds quicker than his. Well, whenever an entry time is bang on the second, it quite often means it's a calculation based on the long course converted to short course, or an estimation.
Let's go, Ahmed. Yeah, Ahmed. Let's go, Fred.
Heat number 2, Wilson, Romanev, Abishomi, Jones, Ghazal, Risley, Ballantyne, Perry and White. Now, the girls are also on their 50-metre backstroke now, so we might see a few like 10, 15-second delays. Tell you what, Ahmed Abishomi looks so relaxed, doesn't he, in lane 2? Just, was like sat on his deck chair lounger. Great starting 1 for Oleksiy Romanev. It's to lose. I don't think it'll happen. Coming through strong, the very relaxed Abishomi. But in 5, actually, Alex Risley will pick up second. 31.23 though for your winner for Harriet Watts. Heat number 3. Millard, Shah, Gore, Ismail Keys, Graham, Blee, Cola Evans, or Chow Evans, Lawrence, Vora and Green. Sumitra Gore is an S15 swimmer in lane 2. And the 50 back. I think this will be a BUCS record for Sumitra Gore, because there is not one yet for S15. So that is confirmed. Sumitra Gore gets a BUCS record in 31:21. Congratulations. And Chow Evans takes the win for Reading. Ismail Keys and Blee 2nd and 3rd. Gore 4th overall as well. S15 is hearing impairment. P4, Popham, Trousdale, Johnson, Pemberton, Agco, Atkinson, Aragoni, Cropley and Dowd. Five, yes, Sanjalaika Aberystwyth, 29.43. First man sub 30 through 4 heats. 8 more to come in this mini session. Heat 5. Stanley, White, Ann, Yar, Almond, Wiley, Harrison, Stewart, Papich and Fish. Plenty of love for George in Heat 5. Oh, here we are. In lane 3, it is going to be Frederick that wins it, 28.82. Jared Almond 2nd. All those times under sub 30 now. That's just a barrier that we'll see continually broken this time. Ming Chit, Frederick Yar on top for Newcastle. Heat 6 from lane 0. Hughes, Battle, McMahon, Chittlebur, Callinswood, Jackson, Measures, Potts, Ryan and Chen. Best start is from Cian Hughes, Liverpool, John Moore in 0, but the better turn comes from Chittlebur and Aberdeen in 3. And in 6, that's Measures for Nottingham. Does go to Chittlebur, 28.58, first man to go sub-29, joined by Measures. Callinswood got third, just outside, 29.06. Thank you to all those that have been in the chat and now rejoining. Keep the messages coming in. We had a flurry of messages during the 53. It was absolutely non-stop. This is heat number 7. In the water, Batch, Romano Durand, Konologlu, Watanabe, Stansfield, Gibson, Carnegie, Heasley, Lloyd and Brown. Well, that was easy, wasn't it, for Adam Stansfield, 27.71. We had only just seen somebody go sub-29. Adam Stansfield goes sub-28. This is heat number 8. And just seen a message for Big Up Poppy Heat 8. She's over in the other, she's swimming now, but she's in the South Pool, so a different stream there, Moops. So if you're very quick, you'll catch her. This is just the men's competition on this stream in the North Pool. Girls is in the South. Heat 8 for the boys. Adekoya, Sol, Z, Mack, Davis, Birchenow, Sahar, Holding, Hopkinson and Winship. Well, looking easy for Ethan Z and Imperial. That's 2 in a row that have just been won with not like no challenge, but 26.38. Not a surprise considering that time. So the last three heats we've gone sub-29, sub-28, sub-27. Heat number 9 coming up. Just an issue with the backstroke ledge in heat number 8. And lane number 3 looks a bit high as well, that backstroke ledge. If the swimmer's happy with it, let's crack on. Christian Lowe with the forward tumble into the water for King's College. Ethan Goff, Logan Scally, Rice Calanta, Williamson, Furtado, Smith, Cunningham, Lowe, Wolfen and Willis. I'm calling this between two. First of all, in Southern, Christian Lowe for King's College. And he'll keep moving on, actually. Yeah, no questions on him. 26-28 for your winner. Ollie Smith second. And Cunningham in third for Nottingham. Luke said if Yoseli doesn't go 26, he's walking home. Well, he's a 27.42 for Bath, so walking boots on. Heat number 10 coming up. That's the results of heat 9. Heat 10 swimmers ready to go. Heat 10 of 12. From the bottom, you've got Brockdorf, Curry, Burgess, Rudd, Zubaliga, Palmer, Ryan, Stewart, Scott and Barl. Looking very good in 8 for Adam Scott of Glasgow. Also in 0, Felix Brockdorf for Durham. And it's ever so close, 400ths between them. Adam Scott takes it over Felix Brockdorf. Third for Ewan Curry. Confirmation of those times come in. There we go. Scott on top for Glasgow. Heat 11. Adams, Burns, Hind, Knight, Bland, Blackwell, Charon, Calverboa, Chapman and Juan. Oh, there's a call for representatives for Nottingham and Stirling. Yeah, BUCS senses. Feeling like a swim off might be coming. Ethan Bland for Lancaster is heading an incredibly tight race in. It actually goes to Henry Knight, takes it by 1/100th of a second, and Ethan Bland is frustrated with that. Smashes the water with his right fist. Timon Chapman third, only a couple of tenths back. Final heat from 0, Edgar, Goldfinch, France, Beatty, Tinkler, Cross, Simpson, Henley, Daziel and Mahoney. Wow, it looks to me like 2 and Southern Jake France for Sterling, actually in 6. Jack Simpson, his teammate. Sterling 1-2. I think it will be, yeah. Jake France 25.76, 200ths only clear of Jack Simpson. Manchester met in 3rd with Tom Henley.
North Pole, open male, 400 metre freestyle,
Our penultimate event is the 400 free. We're going to see 3 heats. Taking part in your first heat, 400 free, Juan Villas for UCL. In 1, Charlie Padgham for Cambridge, and Jude Richardson for Sheffield, Lewis Jones for Birmingham, Tommy Scott Marshall for Plymouth, Luca Gunawadina for East Anglia, Sam Dainey for Stirling, Chris Moodley for Manchester, and Joel Watt for Cardiff. 2 records to keep an eye on, because we've got Lewis Jones in the S9. BUCS record is 4:17. And Sam Downey in the S8 for Sterling. His qualifier 4:42. And the S8 BUCS record is 5 minutes. So potentially a BUCS record here.
heat 14, 50 metre backstroke, 30.38. Sophie Green and Lisa Cooney in lane 3.
Over in the South Pool, they are on heat 15 of their 50 backstroke. So we've taken the lead in the North Pool. Taken the lead. But that could all change because they may have less 400 metre freestyles. And we've also got, after these 3 400 frees, we have got 6 heats in the 4x50 medley. They will be brilliant. Chris Moodley leads by a couple of seconds over Luca Gunawadina, and then massive gap back to, in 8, Joel Watts leading the rest of the field, along with, in 4, Tommy Scott Marshall. Lewis Jones, going to just go back to Para Records, S9. It's Lewis White that holds the record from 2018. It's a 4:17. And Jones's entry was 4:42, so he will need the absolute swim of his life to beat that. However, Sam Downey in the S8, his qualifier 4:42, the record 5 minutes, held by Owen Say, set a couple of years ago. So I think we will see. I'm going to put good money on Sam Downey getting a BUCS record here. But still got to make it happen. Very, very capable is what I should say. Capable of that BUCS record. Message coming in for Let's Go Luca. That is Luca Gunawadina for East Anglia in lane 5. Luca currently in 2nd place, behind a pretty strong looking Chris Moodley. They're going to come home as others are just making their way back onto their final 50. Going to be a good time here. Chris came in with a 4:45, and he's going to do a 4:24. 21 seconds quicker than his qualifier. Luca Gunnaradina, 4:27. That is 7 seconds off his qualifier. Well done. And in lane 6, Sam Daney will get a BUCS record, 4:45.62. Well done, Sam. Another para BUCS record goes. Brilliant. There's been so many. And they are all made official, which just confirms things. I have once in the past called a record and they were disqualified. So I've always got that little caveat in my head. That one's good, that was good. Heat number 2. From lane 0, George Turner, Alex Davidson, Mikhail Andrushkin, Sam Gray, Sharon Rupa Singh, Virgil Alexander Epiv, Bjorn Sebastian Ain, Sammy Whibley, Tom Bale and Ewan Walker. We are pretty much guaranteed one more BUCS record here because Mikhail Andrushkin, who's already set, I'm going to say 2 BUCS records this week in the S15. He's in lane 2 for Sterling, and S15 is a new category on the most part for BUCS records. There isn't one at the moment for the 400. S15 being the hearing impairment. Also got S9s from Bjorn Sebastian and also representing Sterling. He's a 4:26 entrant and he will be going for a 4:17. Again, we saw that in heat number 1 a moment ago, unable to be beaten. So Bjorn can have a crack at that. So getting towards halfway, and a vastly different heat from heat number 1, because this time we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 swimmers within 5 metres, 7 or 8 metres of the lead, whereas a few minutes ago it was 2. Leader is Andrushkin, the S15 swimmer. I think this is going to be his 3rd BUCS record, but I will try and confirm. Coming on strongly in 4. That's Charan Rupa Singh, 18-year-old for Oxford Brookes University. Just nipping into the lead, not by much. 3rd place occupied by, in lane 5, Virgil Alexander Epiv. Coming home then, Jan Rupa Singh for Oxford Brookes. Took over the lead at halfway. He'll go out one more time, but I don't think he's going to get caught here, because in 2, Andrushkin is just off a body length behind, and in 5, Alexandra Epiv and they will head for home. I don't think any like personal records will be broken here in the centre. Of course, we're going to get a box record from Mikhail Andrushkin. Winning time 4:22. Outside his best, but a win's a win in the heats. Andrushkin 4:24 does beat his personal best by a couple of seconds and gets a box record. Third place, Alexandra Epiv for Imperial, and all those times are confirmed, as is that new box record. Well done, Mikhail. Number 3 from lane 0, Tom Ford for East Anglia, Jimmy Ferries for Glasgow, Aaron Hopkins for Winchester, Tom Eardley for Newcastle, Jameson McLaren for Lancaster, Panos Angelakis for Aberdeen, Daniel Donowski for Bournemouth, Kieran Williams for Manchester Met, Lenny Page for Manchester, and Mason Carter for Surrey. Kieran Williams swimming in lane 7 is an S10, and he could get a box record here, because the S10 set by Ollie Carter of Stirling in 2022 is 4:18.99, and Kieran's come in with a 4:16.08. We're back in the chat, are we? It went quiet for a bit. But here we go again. Shaquille Jordani sending love to Elwyn Davies. He's having a good weekend. He's qualified for his first ever individual final tonight in the 53. Well, I'm sure you'll be tuning in. And we've got a Go Tom from Russ and Lucy, so that will be for Tom Ford or Tom Eardley. There's 2 Toms in this race. Always clarify who you're supporting, Russ and Lucy. Over halfway, and it's Jameson McLaren who leads, not by much. Panos Angelakis for Aberdeen, I was going to say was slightly behind. He's going to go slightly ahead, I think. And they're all swarming around now. Because in 7 you got Kieran Williams, in 9 you got Mason Carter, and in 3 you got Tom Eardley. Russ and Lucy are supporting Tom Ford, 19-year-old for East Anglia in lane 0. So there's two races here. There is the race for the heat win, and there's the race by Kieran Williams, who is chasing a 4:18.99, which he can do. He can. He's done it before. Panos Angelakis, his lead, I was going to say it's not much, and it's actually disintegrated because Mason Carter for Surrey has clearly been timing his, or practicing his quick finishes, because he will lead now. So the Surrey man over there in 9. And coming through in Southern, Kieran Williams in the S10. That is definitely going to be a BUCS record. So Kieran Williams, BUCS record in the S10 for Manchester Met, 4:16.61. Well done, Kieran. Mason Carter takes the win, 4:14. Yeah, came in with a 4:19.10. There's confirmation of those Heat 3 results. Next up, we go to the 4x50s. This will be a lot of fun. In venue as well, over on the girls, are about to get underway with, they're in their 4x50s. And there is 5 girls having a team talk dressed as humpback whales. Or whatever the whale Free Willy was. An orca whale. 5 orca whales. No, 6 on the pool deck. What a time to be alive. Oh, actually, I think 4 of them might be boys, because they're making their way. They were having a powwow with the girls, and now they're making their way down to the boys. So very shortly, we're going to see, you'll see them too, 4 orca whales taking part in the 4x50 relay. It's day 3, it's been a long weekend, it's warm in here, but it is happening. Right, heat number 1 of the 4x50 medley. Aberystwyth, Reading, Bangor, Neil, Imperial, Royal Holloway, Kent, Royal Holloway, Chichester, City St George. Right, 6 of these to enjoy. What a start from Imperial. That almost looks like cheating. That's ridiculous. Who have they got on their opening leg there? Oh, I wish I had names. Oh, that is brilliant. That is the best opening leg you'll see in these entire 6 heats. And it puts a lot of mental pressure, doesn't it, on his teammates to come behind. Look, oh, guys, I gave you a 10-metre lead in the opening leg. They've got to win this, surely. Second place, Kiel in lane 3. Over in 6, that's Kent. They're your front 3 at the moment. We've got a Come On Chai, Chichester, from Josh Roberts. They're in lane number 8. On the fly, Imperial still leading. This looks done and dusted, and there's still the freestyle to go. What a swim. It's like, I'll tee it up, you go and knock it out of the park. Also got a Go Reading. They're in lane 1. That's come from Yvette Penny. And on the freestyle, Imperial, I think they're actually stretching that lead. What are they doing in heat number 1? What happened in your qualifying time, guys? Qualifying was 2:03. They're going to go like in the 2:40s. Fight for second and third is definitely on. But in 4, Imperial, 1:45. That might get in a B final. It's that quick. That's crazy. In 6, Kent takes second, and in Kiel, in 3, Kiel take third. In times more like what we would have anticipated, going sub 2. But Imperial, from heat number 1, you might see them again in the finals. And can you see the Orca whales now? I wasn't lying. That is going to be, is that it's Southampton in 5 and 6. No, they're moving away again. No, I'll take that back. Results there of heat 1, Imperial, Kent, Kiel. Moving on to heat number 2. Winchester, Cardiff Met, Reading, Sheffield, Nottingham Trent, Southampton, Cambridge, King's College, Heriot Watt. Right. I don't imagine there'll be a repeat of the antics in heat number 1. Moving well in 9 though, Heriot Watt. Also in 3, that is Sheffield. Down in lane number 1, that's Cardiff Met. So Cardiff Met in 1 and Heriot Watt in 9, they're your front 2. Then Sheffield, Reading and Winchester. Heriot Watt continued to perform on the breaststroke. And in 1, that's second from bottom lane 1, Cardiff Met. Still up there too. They'll be the first 2 teams, no changes. On the butterfly, can anybody make an impact on that 5-metre advantage of the 2 teams that have led from the earliest stages? In 4, Nottingham Trent just starting to come through. But still no change. Cardiff Met, Heriot Watt. It'll be a battle towards the end, unless Nottingham Trent can have a blistering freestyle. They might catch Heriot Watt, but they're not going to catch Cardiff Met. Look at this in the middle though, in 3, 4 and 5, that's Sheffield, Nottingham Trent and Southampton. A win for Cardiff Met, 153.37. Heriot Watt hang on for second place, 156.7. And just a few tenths then to Sheffield in lane 3. Four heats remaining. These are the final heats of the entire BUCS Swimming Short Course Championship weekend. Because after this from 3:15, it is all finals. Cambridge DQ from heat number 2. take part in heat number 3. From the bottom, lane 0, Sheffield, Oxford Brookes, Hertfordshire, York, Queens, Glasgow, Cardiff, Bournemouth, Cambridge and Newcastle. Lane 0 again, this time Sheffield, and in Glasgow in lane 5. Glasgow lead to the halfway stage. Teams coming back on Sheffield, particularly Oxford Brookes in 1. Newcastle having a good time over in 9. Onto the fly. Oh, it's looking fantastic now. Nobody's going to catch Glasgow, surely. 6 metre lead towards the freestyle leg. And that's probably the one leg where there's often the fewest changes, because every team's got a lot of good freestylers. Oh, the stroke rate is absolutely rapid from Glasgow. In 0, it's Sheffield Team 2. And then coming through in 4 for the first time, it's going to be Queens that are going to pick up 3rd, I think. But Glasgow, right down 147, 150 for Sheffield, and Queens 151. Strong finish, but strong performance all round from Glasgow Team 2. The backstroke ledges make their way back in. We've not seen confirmation of these times yet in heat number 3. There might be a little D and a little Q marching towards those heat results. There's 2 of them. Oh, Sheffield lost. Sheffield DQ. So from 2nd to no, and Hertfordshire also DQ. There's 2 of them. That is a shame. It's a really good swim from Sheffield. Queens promoted to 2nd, Newcastle promoted to 3rd. Heat 4, Edge Hill, Newcastle, Warwick, Dundee, Leeds, Liverpool, Oxford, St Andrews, Northumbria and Lancaster. Great start for Dundee. Lancaster, Liverpool, Newcastle, 2nd, 3rd and 4th. And look at that, how split that pool is already. Almost 10 metres from front to back. But the lead is diminishing after strong swims on the breaststroke leg from both. Lancaster over in 9, and then in 5, that is Liverpool. So 1 becomes, let's say, 3 teams leading. Dundee, Lancaster, Liverpool, then Newcastle, St Andrews, Warwick and Edge Hill ever so close behind. Who's got the strongest butterfly? And is 3 becoming 2? Because Dundee in lane 3, Liverpool in lane 5, they will thrash it out on the freestyle unless Lancaster over in 9 can come back into this one. Other in contention in 7, St Andrews, and in 1 as Newcastle. But here we go then. Only 10 metres to swim. for Dundee and Liverpool. One of them will win, one of them will have a painful second place. It is Liverpool that take it by 1/10 of a second. Dundee, your runners-up after a great team swim. St Andrews take third place, 1:52.03. Excellent stuff. Oh, we got a Go Team Northumbria. Sorry, I was too engrossed in the pool there to glance towards the chat. Forgive me. 2 more heats to come. Any final messages for the session? Drop them in now. Those ones all confirmed with no DQs. That's what we want to see. Heat number 5, going to see Nottingham Trent in 0, then St Andrews, Liverpool John Moore, Bath, Leeds Beckett, Sheffield Hallam, Northumbria, Exeter, Strathclyde and Lancaster. There they are. You may have noticed there, the Liverpool John Moore team, no number next to their name. That just indicates they've only got one team. So if a team's got a 1, it's definitely at least a second team. If there's no number, they don't need a 1 because they are independent. In lane 9, Lancaster will lead on the backstroke, followed by Bath, Exeter, Nottingham Trent, all within half a second. I tell you what, these finals later are going to be just the best way to end the weekend. Of course, we've got the men's and the women's. They're currently in their heats. Bath, who have been incredibly strong all week, and expect to see their first team definitely in those finals. They'd love to have 2 teams in there. They need to go some. Lancaster still going well on 9 on the far side. Everybody else, plenty to do to challenge. Freestyle, off you go Bath. Can you get 2 spots in those finals? We'll find out. Lancaster will chase, as will in 7 Exeter and in 8 Strathclyde. All the chasing coming from the far side 3 lanes. Too much to do for everybody else. Good turn in 9 for Lancaster, but they will not catch your leaders. Bath, team 2 from the off, will come home for the win. The time is 1:44.69. Lancaster 1:46, Exeter 1:47. And we got one more heat. Those times confirmed immediately. I'll remind you now, in case you're going anywhere, 3:15 the finals, 3:15. Not 4 o'clock, as we had on Friday and Saturday. It's Sunday, it's work or university lectures tomorrow. Need to get home a little bit quicker. I like that view down at poolside, that's good. Especially tonight, when that balcony with the red drape on, that will be wall to wall, boys and girls, as will the stand on the far side, and especially around the deck during these relays. This is heat 6, last heat of the entire BUCS short course championship. All finals after this. in E6, Bristol, Cambridge, Glasgow, York, Northumbria, Bournemouth, Manchester, UCL, Durham and Sheffield. And TS says, let's go Durham. Over in lane 8, it started well, not as quite as good as Sheffield in 9, or Glasgow in 2. Now, the rarity here with the relays, we have 3 finals. We have a C final, a B final, and a medal final. So there's 30 spots up for grabs, which if you're a spectator, you're winning, because you want more of these. So Sheffield lead Northumbria in lane 4. Seen quite a few relays being led from lane number 9, haven't we? I make this the 3rd one out of these 6. Sheffield, Northumbria, UCL, Glasgow and Durham. Look at that race for second at the moment. One more leg, a 50-metre freestyle coming through so strong. Glasgow in lane 2. That is a fantastic butterfly leg. Still chasing Sheffield 1 though, over in lane 9. In the gold cap in Southern, UCL. They're going to move into second position potentially on this turn. And it's a big, big ask to catch Sheffield now. They are going to take the win. Coming back into Glasgow, great second 25 on the freestyle. Looked like that was going to be overturned, but they do keep it up. Sheffield take the win, Glasgow retains second, UCL moves through to 3rd. Well, there we go, folks. That is all of your heats in the BUCS Swimming Championships Short Course 2025 done. From 3:15, it is solely finals. There will be 24 golds up for grabs in our last session. All right, so enjoy your break. You've got about an hour and a half if you're a spectator, not very long if you're a swimmer. Warm-up starting in about half an hour's time. About half an hour's time. So enjoy your late-ish lunch. Don't go too far. Get your YouTube stream on for 3:15. Confirmation just quickly of DQs for Bristol and Manchester. Didn't affect the top 3 in that heat number 6. So live from Ponds Forge, 3:15 the finals. Enjoy your break. We will see you back very soon. Last session of the BUCS Short Course 2025.
That is the end of the racing in the North Pool for this session. Warm-up in the North Pool does not start until 2:15. That is 2:15. We will also be holding ceremonies for para races a little bit later as well. Back to the South Pool. This is heat 4.
I was in the darkness, heartless, left for dead, long forgotten. Something was pushing me, pulling me straight down to the bottom. Then I came alive, I walked through the fire. My mind turned the embers to red. Got caught in the deep, but I calmed the seas, and I'll never be the same. Oh that you'll never take what you got for granted. Rising from the rubble, struggle, I'm gonna be the last one standing. It runs through my blood, I've just begun to see I'm the one, I'm the chosen. The power inside, starting to rise. I know I was made for this moment. Only thing that I can say is I was meant for this, and I'll never second guess it. Fight till my last breath, 'cause I was born to be a legend. The battle is raging, the blood in the fight, sacrifice that is made, and the reason we never stop till we make history. Oh, oh, oh. I put it all on the line and I made it, reminded of why when I look in your eyes. I wish I could stay, but I'm destined for so much more, 'cause I was born to be a legend. Oh, born to be a legend.
Welcome everybody to BUCS Super Rugby. That's right, the best leagues in the land are back. We are back for our 10th season. 2016, what was happening back then? Donald Trump, first time he got elected president. Stranger Things was first aired. Taylor Swift and Calvin Harris were dating. Well, not everything stands the test of time, but one thing that does is this very league here. This is what it's all about, BUCS Super Rugby, where the best university leagues in the land battle it out for cup glory. Is there enough dead ball, Aaron? You betcha! Go storming on, dragging red jerseys. Dab through once again. Perfection.
Smart little nudge to keep the foot race going. A little snipe, they're over the line, it is grounded by Grace White. This time, interception, here we go! Dylan Scott onto the poles, and Cardiff Met are going to be in touch as the whistle goes.
Wednesday nights, where else would you be? BUCS Super Rugby with us on the live stream or here in person, the best league in the land. See you next time.
Over the next 11 days of competition, over 2,100 medals will be handed out across 234 events, held across 18 sports, held in 5 different cities.
I wish I could swim.
Next down is the Great Britain and Northern Ireland team. Strong record of appearances at the FISU Summer Games. The team are around 130, looking to add to the medal haul, which currently stands at 293.
Nothing keep us together. Yeah, we can be there. Forever,
I declare
cause we can be
the Rhine-Ruhr 2025 FISU World University Games open!
I can remember standing by the wall, and the guns shout above our heads, and we kissed as though nothing could fall. And the shame was on the other side. Oh, we can be there, oh, forever and ever. Then we can be heroes, oh, just for one day. We can be heroes. We can be heroes. We can be heroes. Just for one day. We can be heroes.
The piece of me I wish I didn't need, chasing relentlessly, still fighting, I don't know why. If our love is tragedy, why are you my remedy? If our love is insanity, why are you my already gave you the time and the place, so don't be shy. Just come be the man I need. Tell me you got something to give. I want it. I kinda like it when you call me wonderful. Whatever the type of talk it is, come on then. I gotta know you're meant to be the man I need. Talk to me. Talk to me.
I was in the darkness, heartless, left for dead, long forgotten. Something was pushing me, pulling me straight down to the bottom. Then I came alive, I walked through the fire, my mind turned the embers to red. Got caught in the deep, but I calmed the seas, and I'll never be the same. Only thing that I can say is I was meant for this, and I'll never second guess it. Fight till my last breath, 'cause I was born to be a legend. I was born to be a legend. 'Cause I was born to be a legend. When you've been to hell and back, you're swearing that you'll never take what you got for granted. Rising from the rubble, struggle, I'm gonna be the last one standing. It runs through my blood, I've just begun to see I'm the one, I'm the chosen. The power inside is starting to rise. I know I was made for this moment. Only thing that I can say is I was meant for this, and I'll never second guess it. Fight till my last breath, 'cause I was born to be a legend. I was this rage and the blood and the fight, sacrifice that is made, and the reason we never stop till we make history. Oh, 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 oh. I put it all on the line and I made it, reminded of why when I look in your eyes. I wish I could stay, but I'm destined for so much more, 'cause I was born to be a legend. Oh, born to be a legend.
Please welcome the victory ceremony for the Para Open 100 meter individual medley. Medals presented by BUCS referee David Brew. The bronze medal representing Robert Gordon, Jack Mill. The silver medal representing Sterling, Sam Downey. And the gold medal and BUCS champion representing Swansea, Dylan Brew. Please put your hands together for your medalists. Please welcome the victory ceremony for the Para Female 100 meter individual medley. The bronze medal representing Manchester Met, Ella Letton-Jones. The silver medal representing UCL, Ahalia Lettenberger. And the gold medal and BUCS champion representing Loughborough, Scarlett Humphrey. Please put your hands together for your medalists. Please welcome the victory ceremony for the Para Open 50 meter freestyle. The bronze medal representing Sterling, Bjorn Earl. And the gold medal and BUCS champion representing Sterling, Sam Downey. Please put your hands together for your medalists. Please welcome the victory ceremony for the Para Female 50 meter freestyle. The bronze medal representing Surrey, Jemima Boo. The silver medal representing Manchester Met, Ella Letton-Jones. And the gold medal and BUCS champion representing Loughborough, Scarlett Humphrey. Please put your hands together for your medalists. Please welcome the victory ceremony for the Para Open 400 meter freestyle. The bronze medal representing Stirling, Bjorn Ann. The silver medal representing Stirling, Sam Downey. And the gold medal and BUCS champion representing Manchester Met, Kieran Williams. Please put your hands together for your medalists. Please welcome the victory ceremony for the para-female 400-meter freestyle. The silver medal representing Swansea, Eliza Humphrey. The gold medal and BUCS champion representing Loughborough, Scarlett Humphrey. Please put your hands together for your medalists. Next, it is the Open Para Swimming Top Performance Award. For his performance in the 100-meter breaststroke, gaining 978 points, representing Manchester Met, Bruce D. Please put your hands together for the Open Para Swimming Top Performance Award winner. Warm-up can now begin. Warm-up can now begin. Racing gets underway at 3:50.
Already gave you the time and the place, so don't be shy.